3 consecutive life sentences. That's the punishment now for a man, this man here, who took off to Mexico after raping a 9-year-old little girl in Butler County.
Every time I hear on the news or on the internet headlines that somebody who did a terrible thing to people and then he gets 5 life sentences running consecutively, I have to stop and recall the definition of the word consecutive. I mean, what does that mean? All life sentences running at the same time? Because that would make sense. But then I realized, no, it means roughly one after the other. But how does that make sense? I think I spent about 12 seconds trying to picture that. How do you get to serve the second life sentence after you complete the first life sentence, which means you pretty much stop living after completing the first life sentence? And then it hit me, and stay with me here, it would actually make sense if the judge who sentenced him had beliefs of reincarnation, and the government has secret technology we don't know about that lets the police find out where the dead prisoner is now reincarnated so they can find him and put him right back into prison. So now the police go to that house where the former prisoner, now baby again, was just born, and bring that very guilty reincarnated person back to prison. Okay, I'll give you a break and bring this crazy scenario to a close. I have another solution. And this is going to get dark and take us on a more serious turn, to be honest with you, and it might make me sound a little terrible. What about, instead of the consecutive life sentences, they get just 1 life sentence? However, for every life sentence this person originally would have received, they get to spend 10 years in a different prison where no one knows them, and the inmates in that prison are all notified that this newcomer has done very bad things to little children. And for those who think I'm sounding very mean and unkind even to inmates, I'm only talking about those criminals who have done enough harm to other human beings to have earned multiple life sentences. And the point of this message anyway is to emphasize the ridiculousness of consecutive life sentences. But what do we really do with this mess, with this entire system?